getting right into the swing of things. Once again, Deerskin on the Merkava, Jaytsu on the Lin A.
Yep, so you're the Merkava player, so what do you think about this matchup?
Most of the time you're going to be seeing Merkava doing his best to like keep Lin A zoned out, because Lin A is a very fast character, so he can close distances really quick. And then once Deerskin can find that one opening, get that knockdown, and then you can get the party started right here. But we're seeing that backdash come into play already. A bit of a slower backdash, slower recovery, but has a bunch of invincibility at the start to get away from those tricky situations that Jaytsu could put on right now. Big punish with that 4B, and now you're going to put into this corner combo. Can get set up right afterwards as well.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, J2C getting a punish right there. That's going to go to full combo. No, drops it. Still gets the pick up with 2C. Very low health, and there it is. Yeah, trying to run forward, close that distance, but getting hit by that fireball in return. Jaytsu, though, with full meter on deck, can really make a big combo happen. Can close distances with moves like J2C, or sorry, not J2C, 2C, or an assault like that right there. Finding its mark. We're not going to spend any meter. We're not going to cash out at all. We're just going to hold on to that meter right there. Trying to shield right there. Oh, gets hit by the second hit of 2B, and Deerskin with full meter as well. Assault finds its mark, but the sides are swapped, and Jaytsu finds a full combo in return. I'm going to spend meter here. Yes, we will.
A bunch of they having some mic issues. Just try to fix it.
Right here has chain shift available, so we can keep this pressure going. Ooh, what a throw bait right there. Just run up, assault overhead. There we go. Jaytsu with a round on deck right here. We're eating up here in a game one right now. And Deerskin just doing the simple Merkava zoning 5C or assault a JB, or we get the full combo right here. 2C, warm setup, flight Oki set up. Doesn't get the low quite afterwards, but it's okay. Gets the combo right afterwards anyways.
Back.
Okay. Pulling that. Okay, bail off. Trying to catch up. And there's the 2C coming out, but it completely whiffs because Deerskin right up there in the sky, flying, avoiding that move entirely. Deadword in the chat saying, did he already lose? No. Hopefully he didn't get swept like that. But here we go. We're back into the match. Jaytsu versus Deerskin. See Fresh, stream the match real quick.
Yeah, can we get a Discord stream up? Okay.
Alright, we're back. It has to fight here to win this versus 2. Oh no! Massive whip. Definitely. I think Jaytsu right there was definitely trying to go for a fireball, but messed up the input right there.
And now Deerskin is going to be very good. And Jaytsu gets hit. And there's a lot of damage coming out, but not finished.
Your ender, gotta use a chain shift to keep things safe. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go for that safe ender right there. Not gonna do too much, not gonna spend too much meter. And Jaytsu finding an air to air. Winning the Vorpal gauge as well. Going to get, yeah, there it is. Vorpal overhead finds his mark and spending that Kuga. That's going to be a lot of damage. If you don't know about Lin A, she does need to use that Kuga if she wants to get the maximum amount of damage as possible. But it can be a bit rough too, because she has to use moves like 2CC or 2C or Assault to get right into Deerskin's face, because Deerskin is playing that zoner game. So you might end up spending meter that you might want to use in your combo instead.
Here from and now we're down. It's gonna be extra.
Oh no, you try to press something, but still there's always that rebeat left to see. Can be a bit of a risky one as well, especially if you don't cancel it. but it looks like Deerskin is keeping this pressure going and finds that last opening to secure the set. 2-0 Deerskin moving on with the Merkaba, beating Jaytsu, our local commentator. Unfortunately, things did not pan out the way I think many people wanted. But still, though, congrats to Deerskin moving in to winners round 3. Ready? LuFL versus Sillysocksam. LuFL, another consistent top 8er here at Aegis Esports. And Sillysocksam, I don't think I recognize, but won their first match in winners round 2. 2-0 over Quincy Tartari. I'm not sure how you even pronounce that name. But it looks like we're getting right into things. Let's see how this pans out. LuFL immediately starting off with these giant air normals, with these big fireballs, just controlling this neutral so effectively. And we are already sent to the corner. So much damage already off the bat.
LuFL getting this corner pressure started. Sillysocksam able to win Vorpal here and get the combos started. And this is working, so these combos are going to do a lot of damage here.
But same can be said for Phonon as well. She is one of the highest damaging characters in the game. Some of the best metered enders in the game as well, and has a VO to buff that damage even more. If they can find an opening here in neutral, immediately going to spend that mirror because there's a bit of VO time left. And look at that damage racking up. That's going to be 4K right off the bat. Into the corner you go. One more hit will do it, and a throw will seal the deal. LuFL taking that first round over Sillysocksam.
Yeah, and this is really tough here for Sillysocksam because Phonon has some of the largest normals in the game and just does this mid-range game very effectively, which Wagner's pretty weak in comparatively.
Yeah, I mean, also those giant normals can lend its way to trying to get out of Phonon's pressure extremely difficult because she's spaced out so much. It becomes difficult to know when to press, but Sillysocksam finding that one opening. Here's the combo, and now Wagner pressure can get started, which is really, really important because Phonon struggles to deal with pressure. She does amazing pressure herself, but cannot deal with it herself because she has limited defensive options. But LuFL has a full meter on deck, has chain shift. You have to respect this, and that is what Sillysocksam will do. Oh no, waited out that chain shift, tried to press at the end, but getting sniped out by the existence infinite worth right there. LuFL taking that first game. We are just full sending it right now. All right. Game number 2. LuFL already looking very strong, but Sillysocksam finding some really important openings in Phonon's strings, which are always super difficult to find. So the fact that Sillysocksam was able to find some of those openings, get those full combos, get that pressure started, is really, really important to knowing how well they know this matchup. Wow, 2D recovered in time. Here's a full combo punish on that assault. Chain shift, yeah, gotta respect that. And V pillar coming out. Into the low. Nice full combo. Are we going to spend meter at the end here? Probably not. Yeah, we're just going to sit back, draw some fireballs, hit you with that overhead, and LuFL taking the first round here in game number 2 is on set point. Just needs to win one more, and we are starting off with C pillar. Of course, the Phonon round start classic, but drops the combo in between, and Sillysock able to take advantage of that right now because you're now going to be in the corner. And we're just going to spend those resources right here. Get the shield buff, get the sword buff, maximize your damage, maximize your pressure. But still getting hit by that overhead in a neutral. LuFL can do so much damage right here because you have that Vorpal bonus damage, and you also have 200 meter on deck. No, we're just going to wait right there. Gets hit by VO. Chain shift is gone, but it's okay. Once again, because they find that one last opening, we can just spend IW right here and kill. Yeah, there it is. CVO, no, drops it. Okay, no, we're good. I thought that was a drop for a second. We are good. LuFL taking that set 2-0 over Sillysocksam, moving on into winners quarterfinals. Tekken 8.
Here we are, jumping into the game. This is going to be, it's pretty typical Byakuya stuff. He pretty much warps the game around himself when he's in the game. You gotta deal with the mix, stop him from getting in on you, because when he gets in, he doesn't stop.
Yeah, for sure. But Hyde, always that Shoto character, that rock in the game, kind of does everything solid, and we're immediately getting the assault. Jump in. Okay, we're just going to end the combo right there. Get that better Oki, dashing up, getting you in the corner. Nice chicken block from BigBlack right there. But getting grid broken in the corner, you always have to be careful. Getting thrown in the corner against Hyde because he can combo from those throws with that wall bounce.
Yeah, and look at this chip damage coming down too. That's barely been hit, and BigBlack getting caught by that throw into that combo you were just talking about. It's gonna be about 2100 damage, and the pressure keeps going, but BigBlack mashes out on that dash up. And now BigBlack gets to get the mix started.
Still, it's okay because even though he's going to set the webs right now, Riojin still has that chain shift available. Still has a meter available as well, but just going to have that run out and gets hit a low. Oh no, doesn't
BigBlack
convert.
Pick it up, but BigBlack has won the Vorpal now, and it means Riojin has a lot less chance to escape here.
Spend it. Get the VO. Max damage. This should be enough to kill.
It's close.
There it is.
That move scales so much though.
I think that's going to do like...
It has to kill, right? It's going to do
No, it will most definitely kill.
Yeah, but it moves scale so much. Okay,
Yeah,
it did another
5.4. I was like, is it going to be 6k? Not quite. But 5.4k, definitely a lot of damage, and definitely enough to kill right there. Riojin with a strong round start, but BigBlack here really turning things around in that round to take that first round here in game number 1. Hitting you with that dash C's. You gotta always be careful with that move because it's a great anti-zoning tool, reaches so far and can give BigBlack so
nice anti-air there. Yeah, Riojin getting a lot of counter hits here, but not a lot of pickups off of them. So putting BigBlack in the corner here is really nice for them. Now they gotta get this mix started, and another counter hit, but no pickup.
Well, we are just not respecting that chain shift. But okay, yeah, Riojin. Okay, nice blocks on that overhead. It can always be really tough to really pressure as Hyde. You can do a lot of chip damage, right? It doesn't really gain you a lead, but helps you maintain this lead right here. But those high lows are not very strong. He has to rely on strike, throw a lot. And when you are playing against BigBlack right here, who's just turtling this entire time,
there's
strike throw is going to work at some point.
Doesn't get all the way to the trade. BigBlack's still stuck in this corner though. We're getting Vorpal again and getting out, but gets mashed on.
We're just running 2A, 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 and BigBlack finally pressing. He does not want to mess with that any longer. Get into the corner, spend some meter. Yeah, there we go. BigBlack hoping to take this round here, and now...
Oh, and there's the hit in the webs too. Fail off here from Riojin though, and now BigBlack is stuck blocking.
No, the gold throw.
BigBlack takes the gold throw and gets the catch. And these games were both so close, but BigBlack coming out on the end, or BigBlack coming out up on the end just barely both times.
Yeah, dash B, such a tricky move. It propels him so far forward, hits you low, gets into that full combo, as we saw right there for those easy conversions. And BigBlack, one game on a deck over Riojin right now. Man, I recognize this name too. I played Riojin so much in ranked, and I'd like to say we go 50-50, but no, I think really the objective fact here is that Riojin kind of cooks me.
Yeah. I don't remember username, so maybe. But BigBlack definitely getting some pressure down here. Gets caught by the low again. And now stuck in this corner here. The webs are going to get set up. No webs set up.
Wow, back throw in the corner.
Riojin has this chain shift now. Gets another throw off.
Okay, down to the ground. Oh, wow. Yeah, great spacing right there.
And a nice whiff punish there from BigBlack. Able to get this combo started.
Lots of drops, though.
Yeah, but that was you got the American reset. And this should be enough with the veil off. Oh, going for one more combo here.
Bravo force, get this neutral. Assault
by the overhead.
No helmet's being worn today, and we're just going to spend some meter, get that corner carry. Does not want to deal with that poor mid-screen brooding. That and Oki, that Hyde is known for. Always struggles to get good knockdowns in the mid-screen, so just wants to get that corner.
Oh, the game stopped.
But now you spent that meter, and now you have no meter going into round number 2 in BigBlack. It just already starting off so strong.
Yeah, winning that off the trade always feels so bad to be on the receiving end of that. But BigBlack taking about 50% off of that interaction and putting Riojin back in this corner. And this round's looking a little more one-sided here.
Yeah, BigBlack's like, you like throws? I'll throw you. Here, have this throw combo in return. And BigBlack taking that set 2-0. Didn't even drop a round, I don't think.
Yep, and we get to jump right into the game here. Starxunderscore on the Gordo, Defiant on the Carmine. Both these characters pretty much play the game at the whole screen. So, crazy stuff from both of them. It's round start. We got to see who's more aggressive here.
Carmine always going to be the more aggressive character, you know, with the fast dash speed, with these projectiles coming out right here, and the blood pools being set up as well. We're just going to dash you into the corner immediately, and now you got to deal with this Carmine pressure. Doesn't block the overhead, no helmets being worn. We're just going to go for the easy steer ender right there. That was a really tricky mix-up of great blocks from Star. Still, though, losing this Vorpal cycle, doesn't have a lot of meter on hand, just has to dash block, has to find an opening, and that is so hard because Defiant is playing so compact right now in the corner, knows they have the corner advantage, knows they have the meter advantage, and is just playing so patient, looking for that one opening, and finds it. Oh no! Spends meter, but drops the blood prison.
Oh, and this is Starxunderscore's chance, getting a huge hit here. But Defiant going for that command grab, getting it off. And Defiant just started that round by sprinting at Star and never stopped. And one thing starting the same way, Starxunderscore is forced to block, but catches that sweep. And Defiant is put into a combo here. Going to take about 3k, no meter spent here. But Star at max meter, Defiant at almost none. Trying to use that 3D to escape, but still just stuck in the string.
Great blocks from Defiant right now, not breaking at all. Tries to run up throw. No, Star is not having it. You are not recovering any health. Let me throw you in return. And this should be enough to kill. Spend that chain shift, spend that meter, get that meter refund, and spend that IW to make sure it kills as Star takes a perfect over Defiant to even up the rounds here in game number 1.
Yeah, and completely different to how round 1 went. So it just really shows just how swingy these games can be. Defiant using an early veil off here, not getting the pickup of that jab, but getting this pressure started. Star not blocking the double overhead and going to be putting a big damage combo here since Defiant has that last bit of veil off to spend. Going to hit for about 4,000 and keep you in this pressure. Using the 3D to get out, but gets caught again. And Defiant now putting another beating down.
A side swap here. Tries to go for the command grab, but that is reactable on the super flash. So yeah, Defiant doing a great job at just reacting to it and punishing it accordingly. Defiant takes game number 1.
Yeah, both of those, every single game in there was so convincing for both players. I mean, Starxunderscore won theirs with a perfect. So it's really a very momentum-based matchup here. Mm-hmm. And it's really who gets started off, and Defiant has been seeming to be taking advantages early.
Yeah, Carmine especially, because Carmine is such a snowball-heavy character, gets that one knockdown, gets that setup, but gets grid broken this early. Things are not looking good to start off this round. Star has Defiant stuck in the corner, but great blocks and great jump on that command grab attempt. No, you're not stealing any more grid. However, Star didn't even need to steal that grid right there. Winning that Vorpal cycle regardless, has a chain shift available, but not going to spend it, going to play patient, wait for an opening, and finds it. Big
and this
counter
is going to be a ton of damage off that. But a drop there, gets another counter hit off of that reset though. And this is going to be 3,000 damage unless they spend, but another hit there, and Defiant getting hit 3 times in a row and start taking that first game.
Okay, something similar to that round 2. Star looking so dominant to start things off. You cannot give Defiant a single inch to work with because Defiant will take that and run with it. No, you are getting broken. And into that corner you go.
You can't give either of these players a single inch because look at how much damage Star takes here. Look at how much pressure he's in now. Defiant has this Warple, just using it to try and bait Star into something, gets the throw, gets the grid break, and gets this pressure continuing. Star is now in dangerously close to dead territory, but uses that Veil off to get out. Baits the Veil off from Defiant, and it's going to be huge damage here.
Keep this going right here. Spend that IW, get that max amount of damage. 5.2k. That is like half of your health bar right there.
Oh, but Defiant catching the assault. And not enough meter to finish this off, I don't think. But the invalid combo might do it. Using the change shift to be able to block this. The Star is in a bad spot and gets caught by the overhead whiff punish. And back to 1-1.
Yeah, once again, that's always why it's so tricky to try to press on those rebeats when they're spaced out like that, because Defiant can just go for a short hop like that, like so, and get a full combo and get this big punish in a neutral. And Defiant starting things off once again. Blood Prison, you're going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Projectiles set up. Now we're just walking back and forth, trying to bait out a shield, trying to bait out a mash attack, trying to bait out a VO.
Yep, and this should kill, I think. Yeah, gets the 200 meter, spends, and Defiant with the closest 2-0 I've seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
It really forces you to have to take fights with him, and it leads to some really interesting games because you just have scrapping going on, command grabs getting hit. And jumping right into this, we can see how both these players approach this matchup. But
and let me tell you, command grabs will be hit. Waldstein, I mean Smiles especially, it just loves to go for those command grabs all the time.
I mean, you don't pick Waldstein to not get those command grabs, and there we have the first one. Toast getting sent into this corner, sent to Clapistan. Oh, and a big hit here from Smiles.
Going to build a lot of meter along with this as well. Has 100 meter on deck.
Now Smiles stuck in this corner, and Toast gets to run their pressure, gets them with the overhead, and this is going to be a sizable combo back into pressure here. But Smiles does have this chain shift to be able to get out, and now Toast is the one having to block the pressure. Nice block on that jump across, but gets the command grab.
Still though, Toast gotta be feeling pretty comfortable, especially with that combo, especially with Celestial right now. That's going to really juice the damage he gets in these combos with these conversions, and Toast knows that spending that mirror, gain that corner advantage, and gain that extra damage along with it. Great blocks from Smiles. Yeah, once again, high, not a lot of really strong high-low mix.
Oh, this should be it. This has the 200, Toast has the 200 meter, and Toast stealing that one back from Smiles, who was running a very oppressive game. Toast getting that combo off with the Celestial is able to even the life totals out and just get one more hit to finish it.
But both the players here with a full stick of butter and immediately Toast spending it with that fireball, skipping neutral right here. Smiles still has that meter available to them if they want to use it here on defense, and they might just have to because now you're stuck in the corner against Hyde, and Hyde's lockdown pressure can be so scary. Great spacing with that back dash. What a smart point to do it at. And Smiles is going to be taking even more damage as a result. Command grab gets hit. Now you have to go back to neutral. You have to play this game against Toast, this turtle game, and you just run right into up once again.
Oh, send him to Clapistan, grab him, headbutt him. I love this character so much.
Wait, sorry, where is he going to?
Clapistan. He does the clap move. That one.
that is such an under-night in-birth terminology. I don't even think it's official terminology from the fan base. But no, it definitely seems like it. I mean, you got the re-election as Seth. You got the bathwater loose the Koski. Fits right in.
This should be it. The invalid combo too. But it's going to close it, and Smiles not teching. Going to lose game one off of that.
All right, Toast looking quite strong right there, especially in that last game, winning game number 1. Once again, Hyde, a very versatile character. Doesn't even need to use that fireballs if he doesn't want to. Has a great buttons to contest against wall scene in the mid screen in neutral. And once you have Wallstein in the corner, you can do such strong lockdown pressure just to keep him locked down. And even if you're not opening up Wallstein, you're constantly doing chip damage. You're winning that Vorpal cycle, and you're doing even more chip damage as a result to maintain those leads.
And there's that assault round start. Gonna put Toast down to about 2,500 health. No pickup off of that, but Smile's now stuck in this hide pressure. Getting the Vorpal here, though. Gonna be able to chain shift out at some point. Uses it to make that safe. Toast is just trying to find an opening, but Smiles jumps out and starts this combo here. And gets about 3,000 damage if they don't spend.
Chain shift, trying to keep this pressure going. Toast not breaking. Really smart green shields. Really smart throw right there. Doesn't get the full combo afterwards, but it's okay because now you have that corner advantage and you get another throw anyways. It's going to be an easy 2k damage. And we're just going to keep adding this up. Plus frames. Chip damage. Opened up once again. We're going to spend IW.
This is 2,000.
Kind of have to, right?
Should be enough. Yeah.
Let's see. Has the meter, has the damage, and it will be enough to kill.
5,500 damage off that combo.
Man, Hyde does so much damage in this version. It is absolutely absurd.
Everyone does so much damage in this version, but Hyde especially able to get a 5,500 damage combo. Just getting a 3,500 damage combo off of stray hits. And the veil off here. Smile is trying to get their last chance out, but Toast hits it. This is going to waste all of the veil off time and put Smiles down a sizable amount of damage here too. Toast approaching that 200 meter point. Going to be able to kill off of the next combo most likely. Miles does have this chain shift to use though.
Yeah, as Toast, you always want to be careful too, because you have to use a lot of these force functions to keep the advantage in neutral, in pressure, and because that Smile's always winning that Vorpal cycle, getting that chain shift available as a defensive option to break out of these pressure strings, and Smiles is doing just that, but once again, just stuck back in here, using chain shift once again, trying to look for an opening, sniff for an opening, but Toast is not letting them have it. I don't think we can kill right here. Doesn't have the meter available to really have the kill here.
Oh, and Smiles getting out of there with that EX move. Putting this combo down. Take him up. Drag him across the screen. Toast in this corner with Vorpal here, but not for much longer. Gonna have to spend it soon. Uses it. And Smiles with another veil off this game, but gets counter hit. And Toast is gonna take that off of very, very risky last few interactions.
Set coming up, Masoma versus Toast. Masoma on the Kuon, yet to actually see him play in the bracket just yet. And Toast, we have definitely seen Toast already rocking that hide.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be our first Kuon we've seen today, and it's one of the new characters to this game, one of the coolest in my opinion, and it's gonna be great to see. Toast we've seen on this hide for putting some good work.
Kuon, a very fun character, a very flexible character too. Can kind of do a lot of things really well. Strong zoning tools, strong counter zoning tools, and has great mobility all across the screen with that force function. And Masoma is just keeping this pressure going. The teleport low mix up, that will be enough to kill, spending that meter here just to make sure it does. 3.3k on deck and starting the next round with 150 meter already.
150 meter for both these players, but there's that cross up using that float to get these hard to react to mixes. Good block there from Toast, but a counter hit. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Someone's gonna have this meter sent here and put out 3,600.
Okay, there we go. Toast with the first big combo of the game. Let's hopefully see if Toast can keep this going, and that they will throw it into the corner. And now you have to eat this hide pressure, but it's a little less scary because you also got to keep in mind that, again, no strong high lows, so you can kind of shield a lot of things very freely. And the really only thing you have to worry about is that throw, which Toast was not able to find as Masoma takes that first game.
Yeah, very good showing for this Kuon here. Toast had their moments, but this Masoma Kuon just was so oppressive. This pressure was so oppressive. The mix was hard to block. And Toast really got bullied for that first game there.
I just want to say, Kuon's been doing such a great job at managing that grid gauge as well, because Kuon takes so much grid in order to do what he does because of that Heavenly Law Force function. And same thing with Hyde as well. So both these are very grid-hungry characters, and Masoma's doing such a great job at really managing that and winning these Vorpal cycles as a result. But Toast is going to win this Vorpal cycle, gain this combo, making sure that you get into the corner, get that get that corner Oki, and get this lockdown pressure going.
Yeah, that was a big punish there, and another huge counter hit here for Toast. Completely different from the first game. Toast is just doing so much damage here now, running this pressure so aggressively. Has this chain shift here. Masoma has to spend a lot of grid just to get in, but manages to get a catch there. Put Toast in this corner.
This is so tough because Kuon can just can kind of just combo off of anything with that slide, that 3C, such a strong button to use, and it can even be plus if spaced out properly.
Oh, Masoma with that mash there catches Toast, and this is going to put a lot of damage onto Toast, evening up the life totals. Oh, but a nice jump out, blocking that Izanami low, and the drop there, it's not going to be enough. Toast so close. DP comes out from Masoma, and it's 1 health, but Masoma just barely stealing it away.
Yeah, it gets that fireball hit, and just confirm it straight into that follow-up for easy damage, easy knockdowns, and now you got to deal with this pressure. But strong, big counter hit for Toast.
Oh, but a drop.
And, yeah. Even with the drop, it's okay too, because you know Toast wants that mid-screen Oki afterwards anyways, and so you also have to sacrifice a bit of damage to make that happen.
Yeah, but now Masoma with this Vorpal state, it's going to be very hard for Toast to deal with this pressure. This mix is going to come out, and nice blocks from Toast there, trying to get out. Still stuck here, but now managing to win the Vorpal, having Celestial.
Guard Thrust, not going to worry about that. Wow, that went straight through and caught Masoma. Meter into the corner. Yeah, spending it wants that corner advantage once again. Oh, but a mash out from Masoma. And these are such great 2A mashes from Masoma as well, because Kuon has no 5-frame normal. His fastest normal is 6 frames.
That's dead. Yeah. BigBlack and Defiant in here, so we're jumping into this Carmine versus the Byakuya.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this pans out, because both of these players go back and forth a lot of the time. BigBlack beats Defiant, Defiant beats BigBlack, and it's really unsure like who's going to come out on top. But Defiant did play against BigBlack in the last TNS, I believe, and actually beat BigBlack to take first place, which is really huge, winning a reset, which is two sets in a row. And Defiant is already putting on this pressure going into things. Oh wow, just
big catch
right out of the range of that trap.
Yeah, BigBlack gonna take a lot of damage here. Get this blood prison down. BigBlack does have Vorpal here, uses 3D to get out of this corner and take their turn, gets a nice hit. This will be able to kind of swing the momentum back into their favor. Life totals aren't going to be quite even, but more even than they were before. And BigBlack gets to run this mix now.
Welcome to the haunted house setup. What will it be? Will it be an overhead? Will it be a low? Will it be a throw? Or it'll be a guard thrust and just ignore it entirely, spending that meter. Defiant once out, but now Defiant is starting to run low on this health. You got to use that health as a currency, and if you cannot open up, BigBlack is going to spell trouble. Oh, nice chain shift right there, reacting to that overhead.
Oh, but BigBlack gets the hit, and now Defiant's starting to feel all that blood they spent, because BigBlack's going to take this round. Yeah, and Defiant, I think, lost about half their health to their own pressure. BigBlack with some crazy good blocking there.
Always gotta be super risky as this character, or you can just run up throw like that and recover a bit of health. Refund that health right there. Refund it once again.
And this pressure is crazy, but there wasn't a whole lot of mix going on there, so BigBlack having the patience, being able to hold it out, and taking their turn back and getting this combo on Defiant. Gonna get the setup, has the purple state. Now it's up to Defiant to hold this pressure. Use that guard thrust to get out of it again. But BigBlack with a good match there. And because of that guard thrust, BigBlack is going to be running Vorpal for a while here. Going to win the next cycle at least. Using that chain shift.
An IW. Will this be enough to kill? It might. We'll see. Yes. 5.3k.
IW do a lot of damage now.
Yeah. They really got buffed in this version of the game, as we saw right there. Just so much damage for those enders. It becomes even more viable to just use them like so. BigBlack with that first game on deck just needs to win one more to send Defiant down to losers early on in top 8.
I kind of just want to say, Defiant probably has 1,000 hours on this version alone and still hasn't changed their player card. I kind of respect that.
You don't need to worry about that stuff. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, BigBlack getting off to a very strong start here. Gonna put Defiant in this corner. Not gonna quite build the meter to get the full setup. Able to get a good setup. Defiant mashing out though. Gonna be able to put BigBlack in the corner now and run their pressure. Get the blood prison. Get some of this work grid up.
The backdash does not want to deal with any of these defensive options that BigBlack is going to throw out right there.
Not able to get the full combo off of the anti-air 5A. It was a weird hit. And back to full screen here. BigBlack is going to have some trouble approaching, but Defiant has to spend all this health just for it, just to keep BigBlack away, and it leads to a lot of trouble. Triple throw!
Yeah, that's just so scary to deal with, because even if you try to tech that throw, you're just going to get hit by that web instead.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of options you have there, but Defiant now fighting to stay in this game. Pushing BigBlack in the corner, putting a lot of damage down.
Alright, yeah, has the big health advantage right now, so the round is Defiant's oyster.
There's that big throw and another throw here. Defiant still fighting for this game.
Giving BigBlack a taste of their own medicine. You threw me 3 times in the corner, I'm gonna do the same thing to you right now. And now Defiant, once again, starting things off strong, but you can't open up BigBlack. You're always going to be eating away at that health as your resource, and you need to make some risky options to get those openings or to get those throws to recover some of that health.
Pick up the low there. Defiant getting that grid break.
Yeah, I love that chain shift too to snipe out that green shield.
But he's not able to pick up.
Once again, another grid break. It just keeps on happening.
Now BigBlack is in a very risky situation here. Defiant just throwing out whatever they can, trying to get this last bit of damage down. It's one touch here. Defiant just needs to get a real combo onto BigBlack and it's over. Defiant has Vorpal. Putting this pressure down, goes for the mix. BigBlack blocking it all. BigBlack waiting for the opportunity to mash out. Defiant spending a good bit of health. BigBlack getting the hit.
UB going to get the Vorpal gauge as well. Things are starting to turn around for BigBlack right here. Webs set up. Now, suddenly, it's looking a lot scarier now. Guard thrust being spent. Once again, does not want to deal with that web. Okay, but now you're down some meter.
There's that chain shift from... No, Defiant has Vorpal stage, spends the chain shift, goes for this pressure here. Defiant playing a lot of blood, but gets the throw and making it 1-1 here.
That came down so close right there. I love what BigBlack was doing too at the end, where BigBlack was just playing patient, turtling a bit, playing that defense, and not really overextending all too much, just letting Defiant hang themselves or giving them enough time to build up some more meter, build up that Vorpal gauge. So the moment that they got Vorpal, the moment that they got some meter on hand, then BigBlack could start to make things happen. And that's that patience and that defense is really what separates like a good player from like a really good player like BigBlack right here. But Defiant's also just on that same level, and we're seeing it right here with this pressure going on, but an unfortunate drop, and now he has to eat this Oki once again. It's going to be a throw, it's going to be a strike. Nice tech on that cold throw.
But BigBlack's able to get the hit anyway, and Defiant's in a lot of trouble here now. BigBlack gets to get these setups, has the meter to set up, doesn't spend anything, uses that chain shift to keep the pressure, and Defiant with the guard thrust, try and get this corner pressure back. Spent those blood pools on the ground, but is able to just use that 6B to be able to put more pressure down.
Now we're in a similar situation, right? BigBlack with the health advantage and with a lot of health and just doesn't really need to do all too much.
There's that throw. And it's one more mix.
To stand up. A lot of meter.
Yeah, maybe.
That's fair enough. Okay, we're back into the swing of things. We're back in the game.
Yeah,
Ignore the technical difficulties. It never happened.
Yeah, it always feels bad though because it really takes a lot of momentum away from the players, but there's not really anything you can do about it. Undernight doesn't like being streamed sometimes. BigBlack with a strong start here, putting Defiant into this corner with all these webs. Defiant does have Vorpal here. Oh, managed to use the chain shift to mash out. And now gonna put a bunch of damage down onto BigBlack.
All right, Blood Prison. They can just run up, get set up. 1-2. Charge, concentrate, but does not win that Vorpal cycle anyways. BigBlack winning it instead, so it has that chain shift as a defensive option, and Defiant knows that, trying to respect it as much as they can, but the moment they try to run up to A, BigBlack is just chucking that D button down there, and is low on health, but okay, so some meter.
BigBlack patient blocking incredibly here and just really forcing Defiant to spend so much health. Use so much of this health to try and get in, but gets the overhead and is going to be able to take this round here.
I think what BigBlack wanted there, at the very least, was to at least make Defiant lose some meter. And that is exactly what happened right there. So BigBlack has the meter advantage. Going into this next round, we're seeing some 6-6Cs being represented. And I like how BigBlack, is setting up these webs and just playing patient, just going for these concentrates. Because the Defiant has to run up to BigBlack, and BigBlack has these strong defensive options like 2B to stuff your approach. And that's exactly what BigBlack is doing right now. Throw on the chain shift attempt. Web set up. Gold throw. We're seeing the throw loops come back once again. Is this Street Fighter? Or are we going to get one more? We get one more. Or are we going to get another one? We get another one. But Defiant goes at that time. However, BigBlack pressing, and BigBlack takes that final round with a perfect. Toe socks?
His toes are out. You can see his toes.
Oh. He's like, you ever watch Cloudy Have a Chance of Meatballs?
Oh, he's got the spray-on shoes. Yeah,
he's got the spray-on shoes, except it's like the underbody part.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the spray-on outfit.
When you never want to change your clothes.
But
here we go, folks. This is winners finals. Masoma versus BigBlack, a huge rivalry that has been spanning years at this point.
Yep, and this is going to go pretty typically like a zoner rushdown matchup. As much as Undernight can be, they're both going to be running at each other sometimes, but a lot of the time it's going to be Masoma trying to keep BigBlack at bay while BigBlack tries to run and get this mix started, and that flash kick catching the very tip of it and letting Masoma take their turn here.
We're just setting out those fireballs, playing it safe right here. We're just keeping BigBlack zoned out until Masoma can find that one opening to get in, and there's the cross up overhead. BigBlack not ready. It's always a jump scare when that happens.
BigBlack caught walking forward, gets caught with that low, but doesn't manage to get a combo, but gets caught again after that chain shift. And BigBlack is in a lot of trouble here after this combo. It's going to be a lot of damage down.
He has the ring set up. Nice block on that overhead. BigBlack, very low health. Okay, we're breaking out with the reversal. But gets the full pick up afterwards as well.
Damage.
I think this is going to go corner to corner, coast to coast.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, BigBlack spending this meter, just trying to, losing this first round is such a big momentum hit. Oh, and a big counter hit into the gold throw, into the web, and this could be it. That's really heavily scaled. BigBlack has the meter here. It's going to be a robbery here. BigBlack stealing it away from Masoma with a lot of resources spent.
Oh my god, tries the round start, dashed B. It worked on both characters in the cast, but not quite Kuon. And Masoma already making BigBlack hurt for that mistake here in the round start. Oh no, BigBlack, okay, finds an opening in return.
Yeah, and this is going to be the same combo we saw last time. Just push Masoma as far as possible, get this set up here with these webs, and try and put some pressure down. BigBlack has a pretty significant advantage, or grid advantage, and is going to try not to let Masoma shield them too much so they can keep it. Going to win this cycle here, use the chain shift. Nice blocks on that, and nice punish on that mix there. This should put Masoma in this corner, and BigBlack does have 200 meter. Going to close the game out here.
Okay, come on, just spend the meter.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Just end it. Yeah, BigBlack could have easily done something like, you know, a steer ender into IW and just kills it early like that. But I know, BigBlack just wants to make sure it kills, make sure it does as much damage as possible. And BigBlack taking that first game here in this set.
Sometimes it's the easier combos that you drop when you're like, oh, I should just do an easy one. That's the one you drop. Sometimes it's a lot better to just go with what you're comfortable with, go with what you already wanted to do when you started that combo.
That's true. You ever played Blaze Blue?
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
Naruto? They always get their hard combos, but they always drop their easy ones.
Yeah, it's like they do all the dashes and they do A, B, C and drop that somehow. Big damage here on BigBlack though. Masoma putting down about half health and getting this pressure going. 4-1 for Masoma here and trying to get this mix started.
Oh, huge grid break. This is basically going to secure Masoma the next Vorpal cycle whenever it comes around. No, it doesn't.
Crazy mash out. And now BigBlack is going to steal the Vorpal away here and going to be able to get this mix started. Going to have meter to spend. Text the throw here from Masoma. Or Masoma texts the throw, but BigBlack does stop this Vorpal, so Masoma can't run too much pressure. Spend on the chain shift there from BigBlack, trying to get some pokes down. Keep Masoma in this corner, keep them blocking, but they weren't blocking in enough, and BigBlack gets taken out by a mash there.
And I like what Masoma is doing for these round starts, what Masoma is doing for this defense, right? Because Masoma knows that, you know, Kuon's defense is a bit flawed, so instead just using that meter for the 236C, a very fast laser that leads into a cool combo on hits and is also plus safe on block as well. So Masoma just using that as like a smart, safe option, spending some meter, but it's okay with that because Kuon gains so much meter both in neutral and in combos.
Looks like they got a little bit lost in the sauce there and flew a little too far away and let BigBlack be able to take this turn here, get this Vorpal. But some nice shielding there from Masoma means that BigBlack is very likely to not win this next cycle. But a DP here, gets it close, goes for the charge, it's dead even, and BigBlack steals the Vorpal there by a little bit.
Has some meter on the table. Will this be enough to kill? Yes, it will. Cancels straight into it. We're just going to just hop into 5A to finish things off. BigBlack, I don't know if that's intentional, but that's some BMery right there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to throw it out sometimes. Masoma with a big combo here, putting about half down onto BigBlack. Spending some meter to keep him in this corner.
Right now, Kuon has that Vorpal, so this does make Heavenly Law a lot cheaper to use as a pressure option, and that we just saw that right there, punished with the lasers. Yeah, once again, just easy combo conversions for easy damage if those find it smart. We also gotta worry about that tracking. Special move from BigBlack. The Spires coming out of the ground. It's just Street Fighter all over again. JP.
Oh, Masoma with a good press there is going to take this one away from BigBlack. And I believe that is 1-1 now.
Yes, we are. Yeah, this set is definitely going to go the distance. I saw this set, I'm like, it's 3-0? No, not a chance. These are going to go to 1-3 at least. 2-3, I expect.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, both these players, they know what's going on. They know what's up. They're fighting for it. Just very intense battles for Vorpal here. Both done by fraction of an inch misses on punishes. And BigBlack is going to get this started here. Going to get the pressure started. Not building 100. Building 100 meter. Might go for the full thing. Gets caught by the DP though.
Yeah, I find it interesting that you say like battle for Vorpal, right? Because Kuon has to spend so much grit and loses Vorpal so often because they have to use that Heavenly Law as a mobility option, as a pressure option in a neutral and in once again in pressure. So it becomes very expensive, and because of that, Masoma knows that, and it's just playing very reserved, and that limits so much of Kuon's toolkit, and that is what you really want to have when you're playing against a character like Byakuya, who's just so dominant with such a well-rounded moveset.
Yeah, and Byakuya doesn't really ever need to worry about grid too much. They just kind of get it naturally by playing the game they want to play. But a character like Kuon, it's all they're thinking about.
Yeah, see, we're seeing it right here, not really using the floats too often, playing very reserved, but once you get in, it's okay to spend it as a pressure option. Even if you don't have the Vorpal, you can always gain it if you have enough time, like we're seeing right here. And look at this meter gain just going up. We are at 200 meter. We started at like, what, 50 meter?
Yeah, and getting that off of what looked like a little bit of an American reset. They're going to even out this game here. And it's a perfect, yeah, just try and get it, the game state as close to it was. It's always a little hard with the meter carrying over, but...
Yeah, for sure. But looks like we're playing the game once again. Oh, no! Yeah, Masoma trying to zone out with the lasers once again, but BigBlack using that anti-zoning tool with the 660 catching Masoma right there and going into the full conversion right afterwards. Here's the web setup as well. I gotta worry about this. Oh, nice. Back on the throw.
Gold throw.
I think that's what Masoma kind of wants, right? Wants BigBlack to go for these kind of gold throw attempts, and so Masoma can tech them and just get rid of the webs entirely.
Yeah, and after this combo, gonna get another web set up. Oh, but the DP's baited, and that's gonna be the game here for BigBlack.
All right. Yeah, a bit unfortunate to see that we had some technical difficulties really running into things, stopping the momentum for both of the players. But BigBlack going to take that second game here, or third game here, and is now one game up over Masoma. Just needs to win one more if they want to secure their spot into grand finals.
Yeah, and we got best of 3, so there still is time for Masoma to be able to take this one back. And I'm hoping we get a game 5 of this. This is some good under night.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. We're just going to go for the simple steer ender. Get that. I like what you did right there, going for that steer ender. You know, sacrificing a bit of damage, but gets a good knockdown and also gets that grid gauge built up as well to win that Vorpal cycle, which again is really hard for Kuon to get because force functions become so expensive for him.
Yeah, crazy block by BigBlack there. There's no way anyone here would have blocked that. That was going for that flight into that low, doing it again there, and finally gets the hit. And Masoma is looking like they want to take this to a game 5.
Man, Kuon really just does what Merkava does. You know, the 50-50 flight setup, high-low, gotta guess. I just noticed that.
Yeah, Masoma is coming in swinging on this game, though. BigBlack is having a lot of trouble getting anything done, just getting caught and putting these huge combos. BigBlack does have a lot of meter here, plenty of time to turn this around. But gets covered overhead into that throw.
All right, one more mix. Plus frames with the projectiles. Now we're just zoning out a bit further. Yeah, we're going to spend that meter as well for the plus on block setup. And BigBlack trying to go for a throw. Unfortunately, that was not what Masoma was going for, and now we have a game 5, exactly what we wanted, exactly what I expected going into things, and I am excited to see what both these players have to offer here in the final game for winners finals to secure the spot in grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you see Masoma and BigBlack fight each other in tournament and it not go to a game 5 very often. This is a close matchup, and this is where we get to see all of it. BigBlack just running, trying to get a little bit of pressure, getting a nice catch there, and gonna get the web set up here, send Masoma into this corner.
Oh yeah, there you go, punish that.
There.
Don't let him just do that for free.
And goes for the low. Puts BigBlack into this corner. Gonna get the plus frames with that projectile and gets a huge counter hit. This is going to be the round here. Putting Masoma onto set point here, onto winners finals point. And BigBlack now has one game to fight their way out of getting sent to losers.
And BigBlack has a lot of meter to work with, but will they be able to use it with how suffocating Masoma's pressure has been so far? Nice spacing on those lasers, on those zoning tools, but you still have to get in, and Masoma's not breaking, using the long-range normals to his advantage. I love that punish as well with the 2C.
Yeah, both these characters have crazy long-range normals, so their point blank is about half screen.
Right here. Shield. Okay, nice blocks, but doesn't tech that throw.
And BigBlack
Cold throw.
So much grid here. With this Vorpal state, gonna be able to win the next cycle too. Use the chain shift, try and get a little more pressure, but that does let Masoma win this cycle. I mean, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to get out.
Just playing patient here. Floating around, doing out some lasers, and now it's time to get in, close the distance. Let's get this party started. Okay, we're just gonna go for a simple block string right there. BigBlack not breaking. Oh no! 5C press and actually gets punished by that fireball.
Put into this corner. BigBlack does have Vorpal here, but gets caught by the overhead. And Masoma could close it out here. Doesn't have quite enough meter, I don't think. Yeah, gonna have to go for one more combo. BigBlack getting that chain shift. Here, Masoma into giving him their turn. The web is set up and gets caught with that full screen move.
Boys gotta be so careful right now. Masoma so little, like both these players so little. Oh!
And Masoma gonna take it.
If you watch a lot of Undernight tournaments, you've also seen this matchup, I believe, at the last WASD, I want to say. Defiant and Toast did play against each other.
Yeah.
So I could be incorrect. There's so many Undernight tournaments going on that it kind of starts to mush together.
Yeah, anytime a game gets rollback, the online tournaments get to actually happen, and we get so much more gameplay for everybody. Oh, but a nice start here for Defiant, getting a big hit. This is going to be a good start here. Not quite getting a full ender on that combo, but Toast managing to get a start here. Getting some mid-screen pressure, getting a grid break, and a lot of damage down.
It's very rare that you see that force function get those overheads like that. But once again, Hyde's pressure can be easily shielded against, and that's exactly what Defiant was doing, just getting broken by that overhead coming out. But Defiant here, just going to run you into the corner, limit your movement options, and just keep spaced out, just staying out of the range out of Hyde's sword normals. And there it is, finds that one opening, doesn't get the full combo, and we're just going to spend this meter right now to get that unusual skip, not when with that pressure afterwards.
Defiant spent so much of their own health there with Toast was just blocking all that pressure that Toast was able to take that with just an extra little hit there. But Toast getting caught, Defiant getting that grab to take that health back.
Concentrate from full range right here, unfortunately. Defiant going to lose the Vorpal cycle, but it's okay. Break green shields, and now you have such a huge grid advantage right now, and Toast knows that. But you can't do too much about that because Defiant's going to win it, going to get Celestial. That's a lot of potential meter on the table. If Defiant wants to cash out right now, which I think Defiant doesn't want to, wants to keep that damage, wants to keep the Vorpal trait as well, because Carmine's Vorpal trait is super useful as it lessens the amount of health that Carmine has to use to set up these projectiles, set up these blood puddles. And now you have to deal with this suffocating pressure. We're doing some backdashes, we're doing some spacings, and Toast is not fighting.
Yeah, and Toast, that patience paying off, being a big hit here, and Defiant had spent so much health that it was basically like Toast got a free combo, and Toast just was able to block it all. Defiant does have 200 meter here, so any hit onto Toast is going to be it, because Toast wasn't even at a lot of health to begin with, and Defiant's going to even out the game here.
Great. Tech on that throw.
Just a lot of patience from both these players.
Oh, there it is.
The first real hit here. Toast gonna get sent to this corner, and probably blood prison. Defiant did have all that meter to spend. Gonna be able to get some of this grid charged up. Just trying to bait something out. Guard thrust here from Toast. Gonna be able to take their turn. Defiant does have this Vorpal. Uses the guard thrust to get out.
Okay, great tech on that throw once again. Toast has been on fire with these recently.
Yeah, and Defiant just blocking everything Toast has. Toast getting that throw there. Defiant, a third guard thrust this game. Just none of these players wanting to hold the other one's pressure.
Sure, we're just pressing buttons, we're just playing safe, we're playing very compact. And Defiant, though, is just using the range of their normals to their advantage, just chucking these normals out. The moment that Toast tries to take any advantage back, tries to run in, is just getting poked out by stuff like 2B.
And this pressure is just unceasing from Defiant, but it's not for free. Oh, but Toast gets hit, and this should be dead. Toast did not have much help left to work with, and Defiant is going to steal game 1 there after losing round 1 to Toast.
Yeah, it's such a hard playstyle to play against. You're so used to like Carmine just running up to you, running these high-low ambiguous mix-ups, and the moment that Carmine just plays patient, just stares in your face while you're stuck there in the corner, you're just confused. Like, what are you supposed to do? You have blood puddles on you. Carmine could easily just activate them and frame trap you. Carmine can easily just press them like 2B and smoke you out entirely. And Defiant taking that first game here, and you just need to win one more game because this is a loser's semifinals. It is not a loser's finals match.
Yeah, this is only first to 2, so Defiant could close it out here. And it's looking like a good start here. All these blood pools set up, using them to extend this combo. Maybe gonna spend, get the blood prison, will spend, gonna be able to build up more of that grid. Toast still just stuck in this corner. Toast has been stuck in corners this whole set. Yo, the guard just gets baited, and Defiant is going to now be on set point here.
Yeah, that's gotta be an awful feeling, but Carmine can do that so easily. Bait out stuff like DPs, bait out those guard thrusts.
But a nice whiff punish there. It wasn't even a punish, just a nice catch there from Toast. Gonna put down over 3,000 damage and put Defiant into this corner. Get that corner throw, get this combo off. Defiant's in a lot of trouble now here. Oh, but gets the veil off. Gets that throw, gets some health back. Defiant does have this veil off state. Gonna do more damage, gonna have that meter. Veil off's gone. But Toast is now stuck in this corner, and Defiant has a crazy success rate of getting Toast hit while he's in this corner.
Yeah, and this is just so rough because Defiant is just throwing you back and forth, right? And now is recovering so much health for Defiant, and Defiant suddenly turned the situation down from, turned it around from something bad to something really, really good. And now Toast spending the change, just trying to get out of here. Oh no, fails the conversion, trying to go for the side swap instead. But Toast so low on health. One more hit from Defiant is going to do it. Just any normal hit will do it. Toast just wants to keep Defiant locked down as long as possible. And there is the cross-up overhead, finding its mark. Defiant not blocking it, and Toast stays in the competition, taking that round, but still needs to win one more. Still needs to close this out, and Defiant not going to let that happen so easily.
And Toast in a very familiar spot, back in this corner, having to block all this Carmine, gets caught by the double overhead. I'm going to take about 3,000 damage off this combo. Defiant spends, going to put a little bit more down. Actually, it was still about 3,000. Wasn't the best starter, but the pressure is what matters. And Toast is in a really, really bad spot here. One more touch, and it's over.
We've seen this situation before. Toast can turn this around if they want to. They have the Vorpal. They have the meter.
There's that chain shift, but it doesn't get anything done because those traps are on the ground. And Defiant is not going to stop anytime soon. And there's that throw to close it out, and Defiant is moving on to losers finals.
Losers finals to play against BigBlack for the second time in this tournament. This is a run back between these two players.
Yep, and last time BigBlack took it, so let's see if Defiant is ready for this one now, and he's going to be able to take it.
Yeah, once again, both these players go back and forth all the time.
Oh, there's that low. Catching Defiant out, not doing too much damage, but getting a little down. And BigBlack is going to get hit by the first real hit from Defiant here. About 3,000 damage done, but put into this corner more importantly.
Using the range of their normals to their advantage, but you're playing against Byakuya. You can't just sit at that range and expect him not to press something. And a dash B finds his mark, slide coming in, catching you low. There's a command throw from Defiant, recovering a lot of health from there. And BigBlack stuck in the corner once again, having to deal with this pressure. And you just have to block all of this. Oh, there's the run-up throw, recovering even more health.
I mean,
need more currency to really work with.
Yeah, this is where you're going to be a lot of the time fighting Carmine. He is exceptional at just running these hour-long corner strings, and it's up to you to just sit there and take it. But the web catching means BigBlack is going to be able to take their turn here. Put Defiant into this corner. BigBlack not super confident getting anything started yet, just throwing for a few pokes. That 3C doesn't catch anything, but it's not punished, and BigBlack is back in this corner, taking Defiant's pressure for a while.
Alright, once again, we're just playing very compact, we're playing very reserved, and Defiant is just being very patient, just dishing out a 2B here and there. Is it going to hit? Is it not going to hit? And once it does hit, Defiant instantly canceling it into a full combo, into the full conversion, and able to take that round because of that. That's the first round here of the set.
Yeah, and BigBlack with a strong start here against Defiant. BigBlack does have full meter here. Going to be able to go for this web setup, and this is pretty much akin to what Defiant's been putting BigBlack through. Just this crazy corner pressure with hard to react to mix. Defiant gets the hit off there. This is a first to 3 set because this is losers finals.
Alright, run up throw. Alright, what's it going to be? Okay, we're just going to concentrate. We're just going to get that Vorpal. More important than setting up a web. Just wants that chain shift as a defensive option, as a pressure option. It might be able to use it right here. Nope.
Defiant getting some of that health back off of that throw and putting BigBlack into this corner.
Yeah, I like how Defiant didn't really approach BigBlack until that Vorpal cycle swung in their favor.
BigBlack gets caught by that trap on the ground and he's going to take a lot of damage for it. Defiant going to spend, get this blood prison, get some grid.
Now Carmine with Carmine with low health is so scary because Defiant can just run pressure in this just constantly, but still though when you're at low health like that, any hit's going to do it. And BigBlack finding that 1-2B to seal things off right there.
Defiant throwing out that 6B, trying to get some pressure started. And BigBlack has taken a few hits, but it about adds up to what Defiant spent getting those hits. Chain shift used, keep this pressure going, and a nice whip punish there from Defiant.
Alright, we're just gonna go for the blood prison in mid screen like that. Though Defiant definitely could have done a little bit more with that setup. Could have probably set up the bomb post closer to the corner and just ran BigBlack into the corner after the prison ended. But it's okay. Defiant still has the pressure going right now. The timer runs out.
Yeah, BigBlack just blocking very effectively here, but Defiant running this pressure. It's so oppressive.
You always be scared of the bombs, you gotta be scared of those frame traps, but you can't be scared of it forever, and BigBlack knows that. So BigBlack breaking out right there, nice block on that overhead 3C.
Yeah. BigBlack has won the last 2 Vorpal cycles, so this chain shift being available makes it a lot harder for Defiant to be able to get in and do anything, but Defiant's trying to bait out that chain shift. Oh, but gets with the nice assaults in, and winning that Vorpal cycle means Defiant gets to really take control of the pace of the game.
Oh, and there it is. The pinwheel finds its mark, catching BigBlack right there, and Defiant 2-0 over BigBlack. A very different story compared to that winners semifinals match where BigBlack beat Defiant 2-1. Defiant here got the download here in losers finals. Either that or BigBlack really struggling to deal with this different pace that Defiant is setting with the Carmine.
Yeah, Defiant really just incredible performance on this Carmine. Oh, and the trade into the trade. But BigBlack is the one who at the end of the day is stuck in this corner, uses this chain shift to escape, gets one hit to pick up anything off of it, not expecting Defiant to get hit there. Defiant getting a nice catch, but BigBlack with a huge counter hit there.
Huge counter hit indeed. In the corner you go. You know, same old story. You kind of expect that from Byakuya. Oh, and the command grab. You can't jump that on reaction because you're in the middle of a move.
Yeah, and Defiant getting caught here though, taking a huge amount of damage. BigBlack winning Vorpal, gonna have this chain shift available, gonna set up this web set up. And now it's gonna be hard for Defiant to escape. The grid break.
That's unfortunate.
Should be enough to close it out here for BigBlack. BigBlack does have 200 meters for the next round too.
And that is true, and Defiant already starting off this pressure going. And there's a command grab, finding its mark once again. Not a lot of damage, but you do get that hard knockdown, and BigBlack is just pressing on that defense, bashing straight out of there. It can do a lot right here. You get set up, has the Vorpal, and there you go, 3 webs.
Putting Defiant back in a similar situation. Defiant using that bail off to get out.
Yeah, but now you're going to burn through all your meter.
Continue getting that throw though. Means BigBlack is now going to have to eat some more pressure, but manages to get out. Has that chain shift to cover them.
Yeah, BigBlack right now has been doing such a great job at maintaining their grid, right? That Vorpal cycle, winning it, because Defiant hasn't really been winning these Vorpal cycles as easily as we saw before, and Defiant is having to use a lot more risky options by spending meter to get out of these situations, and that is not looking good because now Defiant has no meter for that defense, and without that, Carmine's defense is very flawed, and BigBlack is taking advantage of that as Byakuya, as they take that first game for them to not even it up, but put a game on the table to bring it 1-2 at least.
Yep. And I would not be surprised if this one also went to a game 5. Oh, and Defiant with a crazy strong start. Gave BigBlack one. Don't want it to get close to them being able to get out here. So they're going to be fighting with a renewed flame here.
Once again, just great blocks all around from both these players, and yeah, they just have to play reserved or they can't open the other player up, and Defiant knows that, finds the opening anyways. It's gonna be a lot of damage, just spending the IW, cashing out on all of that meter. 5.4k, BigBlack still alive and kicking, but on life support, needs some CPR, but now just flatlining overhead, finds its mark. Defiant hitting BigBlack and taking that round, putting them onto set point. BigBlack has to win 2 rounds in a row if they want to stay in the competition right now, but has 200 meter to make things happen, has the corner advantage as well.
Defiant did win this round using that IW, but it is an expensive move. BigBlack is going to have that huge meter advantage, but Defiant has a lot of grid right now, and BigBlack's going to have to fight very hard to try and stop Defiant from taking the cycle, and gets caught trying to do it.
That's a lot of potential meter right here if we're just going to go ahead and spend this chain shift, which Defiant not going to do just yet. Just going to concentrate, trying to get some more grid built up. Hopefully, maybe trying to win the next Vorpal cycle, lock BigBlack out of the next one. Nope, we're
at the very last second.
Right there. Get the meter from the grid right there. Now has 100 meter to work with. Guard thrust into the corner. You go, run up, throw.
Oh, and it's looking very sticky. It's a very sticky situation here for BigBlack. They got about 2 combos here for Defiant before BigBlack is dead. And it's a good bit more for BigBlack to win this, but that's how you get it started. The nice hit, and that's a good starter. BigBlack could just choose to spend their meter here, gain a lot of pressure here.
I think BigBlack can kill here. No? Okay, no, we're just not going to even worry about that.
But into that web, gonna get the combo. Gonna try and save meter, do it for free. Oh, just barely.
Yeah, I like that too. You know, you probably could have killed there, but it would have been very close. So just holding onto that meter, saving it for the next round, and just, you know, future-proofing yourself is important to do.
But Defiant has won almost every round start they've been a part of. And it's not ending here. Getting that blood prison, getting that charge up.
Oh, I think they might have accidentally shielded instead of concentrated right there.
Yeah, but
here we go. One more opening. Back in the gold throw. And now you're thrown into the corner. Web is up. Now you got to deal with the strike throw mix from Byakuya. Nice block on the overhead, but doesn't get, but starts to press right there and gets counter hit for their troubles. BigBlack with a lot of meter. Are we going to cash out now? You kind of have to, right? Yeah.
You don't have another spot too. this goes poorly.
Making the huge comeback, pushing the rock up the hill. Can BigBlack push it over the edge? And that they will. BigBlack clutching that final round out right there in a game number 4, bringing us to game number 5. Once again, this set is just running the distance. Yeah, BigBlack, that single back throw was all they needed. It's like Guilty Gear all over again. The back throw incident, and you'll only see that with Byakuya, it seems.
Oh yeah, Byakuya is the best at it. Byakuya, Carmine's good at it too, as we've been seeing. But Byakuya pressure is something special. Defiant. Oh, catches that 60. Puts BigBlack into this corner. Gets this nice combo here. Gonna be about 4,000 damage. Gonna get this charge up.
Yeah, really wants to win the football cycle right there. And it's just really cool to see that decision making at play whenever that blood prison comes up. Defiant just looking down at the resources, assessing what they think is most important to have at that moment, and just, you know, cashing all into that one option with that concentrate to win that football cycle. And Defiant winning the round start yet again. You keep saying, like, Defiant has constantly been winning these round starts, and Defiant wins this round start once again, and this could potentially be the round start that wins the entire game, the entire set, to push Defiant into grand finals. Has a lot of meter cashing out from that Celestial, but BigBlack is just twirling in the corner, playing patient, trying to press a 2B, 2C, but these are just getting spaced out by Defiant so effectively, and 6B counter hits can lead into so much damage from these combo conversions.
Oh, gets caught though. Put into the web. Gonna get comboed here. Gonna have some web set up for when they land, and the BigBlack is gonna get to take a turn here. Oh, but the grid break. This is probably dead. Yeah, this is definitely dead.
Keeps racking up, and there it is, going for the Okay, I guess we're...
I don't know. I'm pretty notorious for not knowing round counts, but I thought I knew it for sure there.
Yeah, I thought that was a 3-2. Well, whatever. We're 2-2, I guess. But the players still playing. I trust them.
Yeah, I mean they're the ones keeping track of it. So was not over for Defiant, not over for BigBlack just yet.
The one time, the most important time to be keeping track of the score, and I mess it up. It's all right though. One more game. We're at game 5. BigBlack with this Wurple state here. That's a lot of grit on both sides. Defiant gonna win this cycle here. Defiant with a nice match out right before they win this cycle too. Gonna get Celestial. Gonna be a lot of damage if they get a connection here. This is gonna turn into a huge amount of damage off that overhead for that chain shift. Blood prison once again.
Yep, 3,300 with the Oki setup.
Don't worry about the bomb.
BigBlack falls for it.
It's hit. Can we kill right here? Defending the IW.
Yeah, definitely will. And now Defiant for real on set point.
Yeah, for real this time. Overhead, okay.
And Defiant winning
amount of meter from this combo. Yeah, there we go. 100 meter to work with. And big hits once again on BigBlack's escape from the corner.
And this has been such a strong game 5 here from Defiant. Catching that.
Oh no. Has the football cycle as well. Can just run this offense for so long. Good punish though.
Yeah, risky DP, but sometimes it's what you gotta throw out there. Gets the gold throw. Defiant not teching. Oh, and that could cost them. It's another throw here for BigBlack. Into this corner. Goes for that low web setup, and this is it. This is dead, and we're now on set point completely.
You can never count BigBlack out. He may be low on health, but he certainly is not low on that skill right there to close out those matches, clutching them out. And now we're on the final game, final round. Both the players with so much resources available to them, and Defiant is going to be the first one to start spending free VO setup. Guard thrust being spent. We're just
get out of veil off.
Yeah.
Defiant with great pickups off these 6Bs too, getting a lot of damage out of them.
Still though, you gotta stay vigilant. Sometimes all BigBlack needs is one good knockdown.
Yeah, and this isn't going to quite kill without 200 meter here. Charging up that grid, trying to win this Vorpal cycle, but BigBlack gets caught, and Defiant is moving on to winners or grand finals for real.
Defiant also plays defense against Kuon because Kuon can be so suffocating, but there are gaps that you can exploit if you are paying attention. Stuff like Force Function, for example, leaves those gaps that can be anti-air, that can be punished, and lead into those full combos if, again, you are paying attention. But it's always very difficult because so much stuff going on the screen when it comes to this character. But here we go, we're locking right into things, letting the intros play out. Divide. Masoma versus Defiant. Grand Finals. Masoma on the winner side. Defiant on the loser side. Needs to win 2 sets if they want to win this Grand Finals here for Agency Sports. Number 6.
Yeah, Defiant. Huge start here, using that 3D to escape a little bit, and Masoma is grid broken, so Defiant does get to chain shift here, but some good shielding means that Masoma is most likely going to win this cycle, but gets caught by the low. Still winning the cycle, but stuck in this combo from Defiant. Defiant's going to set up this Blood Prison and charge up Vorpal, their grid here, try and steal the cycle back.
And there we go, yeah, chain shift. See that Defiant is trying to press a button, just going straight for that invincible reversal as a result. I like that concentrate as well, securing that Vorpal cycle. And it's really important to have, as always, because the force functions can be so expensive.
Oh, and a nice punish there with that EX move, and Defiant gonna take the first round here.
Alright, already off to a strong start for Defiant. We could probably see this go the distance as well. But we're spamming some lasers from full screen. Don't get close to me, don't get near me. But Defiant can just shield these for free, and as we see right there, gains so much grid, enough to win that Vorpal cycle. Spend that chain shift, keep this pressure going, keep you locked in the corner. Tries to air Kuon, but Kuon has such great air buttons and such great air dominance that it can be really hard to contest him at those ranges, at those spaces.
Yeah, but Defiant had that blood pool set up on the ground, and this is very hard for Masoma to approach him to. Gets that chain shift DP again, and goes for the run up and starts this pressure. Has Vorpal, has this chain shift, has the meter. Goes for the cross up, but Defiant blocks it and manages to get this combo started. Not going to be quite dead, but gets this Blood Prison, gets this set up, and it's going to be tough for Masoma to get out here.
Man, that was a crazy block.
Oh, but the grid break means that Defiant takes game 1 here. Very fast.
And once again, like I talked about before, you know, Masoma knows that as Kuon, you're going to have to sacrifice the Vorpal gauge a lot if you intend to use your Force Function, and that is one of the main toolkits that he has available to him. So when you're not using that Force Function, when you want to win those Vorpal cycles, you have to play a lot more reserve, and you're just limiting yourself a lot in this neutral position. And to run up easily, you know, win the Vorpal cycles, and just keep this offense going, because once again, you're being limited on what you can do as Kuon.
Oh, but a nice run-up throw there. Defiant wasn't ready for that. Hasn't happened yet, so it makes a lot of sense. Masoma winning this cycle here means that Defiant is going to get caught in the air, and Masoma's going to get a big combo and a nice setup here.
Tries to concentrate, does not win that Vorpal cycle though. Defiant screened that out just barely.
Oh, and the DP's baited. This is going to be a huge damage combo here. Only 3,000. Defiant with looked like a drop.
Keeping the stagger pressure going. Green shield. Defiant knew that, but wasn't able to punish that properly.
Oh, you need to slide out, and this should be dead with that meter spend. In the Celestial, use that chain shift, spends the meter, doesn't quite get the kill, has full meter back though, and this is hard for Defiant to approach. Defiant almost completely out of health, which means they can just freely spend the resources, but one touch does it.
Yeah, one touch Defiant on that magic pixel, but now Defiant has nothing to worry about when it comes to this health. You can just let loose if you want, but these lasers are proving to be very difficult. Their hit scan go full screen, and you can't have to respect them. You can't just check out a 6B to get yourself started because they can just come out so fast, like we saw right there, going for the aerial laser covering the full screen like that. And Masoma with their first round here in game number 2. There's the Oki ring set up. It's like Melty Blood all over again. Defiant switching the sides around, counter hit into the corner you go. Misses the combo though. We've been seeing a lot of combo drops from Defiant.
The reset off of the combo drop. Masoma, now at about half health, gets put in this blood prison and gets put in this setup here. Gonna have to block here. Defiant just waiting, taking another Whirlpool cycle before Masoma gets a chance to shield. And now with this chain shift, the pressure is going to be pretty hard to beat. Masoma with an insane amount of grid here. Gonna win this cycle, gonna get Celestial, and if Defiant gets touched, Defiant dies here. But catches Masoma, gets caught by the laser though, and this should be the dead. 200 meter, Masoma drops, gets caught by a guard thrust. And now has to put this pressure down. Defiant gets caught by the low. That's a very hard mix to block. And 1-1 here.
Yeah, it's already ambiguous whether or not it's going to be a left or right overhead, but it becomes even more ambiguous which side he's going to teleport to when he crosses up, right? I was surprised when Defiant blocked it the first time, but blocking it the second time, 2 times in a row, is not something that's easy to do. It's very much a 50-50. It's a guess where he's going to end up. And Masoma taking the first game right here, evening it up 1-1. Once again, Masoma on that winner's side. So just 2 more games in order to win this entire set, win this tournament.
Yeah, but Defiant winning that round start yet again, baits out that DP and gonna put down a huge amount of damage. Gonna build this meter. There's gonna be a blood prison ender. It's gonna be a lot of damage and a lot of grid gain here for Defiant.
Do not pass go, do not collect 100. Now you gotta guess. Now you gotta guess.
Oh, the guard thrust to get out. Now Masoma gets a chance to put some mix down on Defiant. Defiant's gonna have to spend a pretty significant amount of health getting back here, but tries to DP and gets baited out. And now Masoma gets a huge combo here.
I like that awareness from Masoma. Recognizing the super flash and recognizing that it's not a command grab and instead the strike DP instead. And there's the overhead, finding a smart change up to make sure the combo lands, and that will be enough to kill, gaining a lot of meter as well as a result, and will have a good amount of meter to future-proof themselves in this next round coming up. Masoma just needs to win one more round here to win game number 3, secure their lead, and Defiant getting smoked by that C ring.
Now Defiant stuck in this corner, gonna have no meter after this veil off runs out. The chain shift to keep that low safe. Nice block there from Defiant, but Defiant is now stuck in a pretty hard to attack situation. Gonna be in Celestial here though, but it might not matter. The counter, the trade, this is a lot of damage here out now because that was a counter hit. Defiant's gonna send Masoma to the corner, get the blood prison set up, get the veil off to get this extra damage and extra meter. Masoma whiffs the throw, but no punish there from Defiant. But there's the punish. And a lot of damage out here. Oh, it doesn't catch the overhead.
Ooh, there it is, the cross up. Nice block from Defiant once again.
In Celestial, so any touch does it here. Uses that chain shift, have full meter. Oh, the guard thrust is blocked, but not punished. Another guard thrust comes out. Defiant spending a lot of grid on that.
You have to play so reserved against Masoma right now, and you can tell that Defiant knows that. Masoma trying their best to open up Defiant, but these blocks are insane.
Here's the
one throw. Still needs one more throw. One more opening. Oh, the gold throw. No tech.
11 seconds left on the timer there.
Yeah, that was just an insane amount of defense from both of those players. Just not really doing too much because they have to respect each other's tools, especially Kuon with those flights, with those lasers that you got to worry about. Because the moment that you're not holding down back, you're not holding back, you're not blocking, you're just going to get smoked and you're going to die for it.
Thank you, BigBlack, for the raid. We are now at 110 viewers, which is crazy.
Here you go, Masoma on tournament point, by the way. Just needs to win this one game.
Oh, and the DP hits.
They'll secure their spawn here for that lion's share of the $100 in the pot.
Yeah, you can see just how much, when you watch Masoma play, you can see how much trouble Kuon has with winning these Vorpal cycles. But even so, Masoma's putting a lot of work, but Defiant is winning a lot of these Vorpal cycles. And Masoma can't do a whole lot about it. But 4,000 damage in the corner. Really doesn't matter who has Vorpal or not.
Change shift.
Oh, okay. DP gets caught by the trap, but blows Defiant away. Defiant with a veil off. It doesn't connect. They're gonna die because of it.
Masoma's going to, just going to go for the max damage. Does not want any bit of life to be left remaining as Masoma takes that round and needs to win one more if they want to take this tournament right now. Defiant once again winning these round starts so effectively, just playing these really aggressive games, just like run up to B and using the range of their normals to beat out whatever Masoma is trying to do at those ranges. But Defiant is on a roll in this round, does not want to go down this easily. Concentrate, trying to secure as much grid as they can, as much potential meter as they can, and I think Defiant can kill right here. Yes, we will. 4K damage, and that will be enough. Yeah, I like what Defiant did right there, just concentrating to build up that grid, to build up that meter that they can use to cash out later in that combo. And now Defiant starting off this round with 200 meter, already spending a bit of it for that neutral skip, and does not want to let Masoma play the game. The moment you leave any space for Masoma, then Masoma is going to get in your face, close in the distance as Kuon, and now you're going to be eating so much damage. 4.5k ring setup. Now you got to guess a high, low, overhead.
Veil off, yep. Oh, and the DP into the super, and Masoma could take it off this. I don't think they have the meter, or they don't have the meter. I don't think they can get it.
I think this kills, and
Masoma is your champion today and Sunday, so make sure you all come out to that and give yourself a chance to get some of that money.
I'm SaltyBoy. You can find me at the SaltShaker_ and SaltyBoy under any other social. And MTCC, what about you?
Yeah, I'm MTCC. You can just find me with the Aegis, or with Aegis usually, but that's good. We had a good tournament this week, and we'll see you guys Saturday. Everyone sign up.